Well, hello guys, it is Air Legend, and today I am back with another part of What If Naruto Was Betrayed. So, last time we left off when Naruto was beaten in the village as Sakura tricked him to come to a place where they left him, and the villagers beat him up and almost exiled from the village. And a man found him, who was a samurai, and trained him for some time and then took him to the Cloud Village. Now, Naruto is in the Cloud Village. So, now let's get into this video. As Naruto was 11 years old and there was still 1 year so that he can make some friends in the hidden Cloud Village, and the Raikage kept this the secret that Naruto is the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails from most of the people, especially from the civilians. As Naruto was making friends, when the first day Naruto entered into the academy, it was awesome as Naruto had a long blonde hairs as he wear black complete black clothes, and his hair covered the upper part of his face, as Naruto had his own fangirls now, as the people did not know that Naruto was the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, so they considered him to be a normal person, and Naruto had his own fan group. And now, Naruto was the top student in the academy of Hidden Cloud Village, and he was training very hard in this time, trying to master other jutsus. Because the Hidden Cloud Village is known to have the lightning jutsus, and Naruto had the second affinity for the lightning, so he was mastering some different techniques, though he was more interested in the lightning cloak of the Raikage, but he knew that he cannot learn that just now. So he had mastered some techniques such as the lightning dragon, the lightning stream, and other little lightning techniques. The lightning thunderbolt. This is a technique that I have made when a person made contact with Naruto. He is electrocuted, and the electric clone was also mastered by Naruto. As Naruto was progressing at a rapid rate, trying to master his affinities, he already knew many jutsus of wind style, but he wanted to learn about the lightning style as well. Now Naruto was training in the hidden cloud as he made some friends. Some of them were Samui, Karui, and Amui. If you guys don't know who I am talking about, you can see in this picture. You will know that. Now it is time for the team placement, and the first team that was placed was consist of Naruto, Samui, Karui, and Amui. Everyone was shocked to hear this because they know that there are only 3 man squad, but in this team there were 2 men and 2 girls in the same squad. So they asked them, "What? Why is that?" And they replied that it is a very special team, as the Kage of their village wanted to make it a heavy assault team. That is why it is consisted of 4 man squad. Then they agreed to this. And now Naruto met his Jonin sensei, as it was none other than Killer Bee, the Jinchuriki of the Eight Tails. Naruto had already met the Jinchuriki of the Eight Tails, also known as Bee, as his habit is to rap on everything. He talked while rapping, and he told his team that tomorrow they will meet and he will test their skills if they are ready to become a shinobi. They agreed to this, and then they left. Naruto said, Naruto told his team that, "Hi, you guys already know me, but now we are a team, and I don't want to be dragged by anyone." This pieces of Amui, who took it as an insult, but Naruto cleared himself and told him that the bee is the Jinchuriki of the Eight Tails. It is not hidden from anyone in this village, and he is very powerful. So We must use teamwork to defeat him or any challenge he will throw at us, otherwise, we are doomed. This calmed down Amui as he was a quite negative person. So he was thinking what will happen if they do not pass the test. They might fail forever, or worst, they will never be able to become shinobi. Naruto sweat dropped, as well as Samui and Karui, who told him that he is a very negative person and he should think positively. Sorry guys for the trouble. Yeah, as I was saying, then they made a plan as they went to the training ground where Killer Bee had told them to meet so that they can make a plan. Then Naruto went there as well as his team. As Sarui was most interested in Naruto, seeing that his blonde hair and wanted to be with him. But Naruto had also a little crush on him. Well, I would like to ask you guys that if I made a little harem for Naruto in this video, that is if you guys comment me down below. As we know, there are a lot of good people in Konoha such as Hinata and we cannot just forget her. So, told me in comments. Now let's get into this part. Naruto examined the ground very quickly with his shadow clones and told his team about different plans and possibilities. Now the test day arrives. Next day, Killer Bee arrived at the ground and told them that they just have to catch him at any ways if they want to pass. If they are able to catch him, they will be able to pass. Otherwise, they will be sent back to the academy. Naruto nodded at this. After saying this, Killer Bee just Shinchuin away. As Naruto was a sensor and could easily sense him, but he knew that he has to use teamwork, otherwise he will not be able to catch Killer Bee that easily, especially if he decided to use the power of the Eight Tails. Naruto told his team his plan and all of them nodded. Then three of them transformed into Naruto as Killer Bee was thinking what are they trying to do. Then all of them scattered. Naruto made shadow clones of himself as it was 20 clones. They all attacked Killer Bee. Killer Bee was shocked to see that they had already found him. And as he remembered that all of them transformed into Naruto, not knowing that these Naruto who are attacking him are actually the shadow clones, and he decided to avoid them, not wanted to hurt them very badly, but unknowing to them, they were attacking him in groups as in 20 shadow clones, 5 shadow clones with a team member. When Killer Bee attacked one of them, finally it poof away and it was not a normal, and then suddenly 2 clones jumped on him. Killer Bee thought that they are just shadow clones, thinking that what type of strategy it is, but then he punched both of them. But they were not shadow clones as they were the lightning clones which electrocuted him. Then his team surrounded him. As Killer Bee was a little bit electrocuted, then Sarui made a fireball which dashes towards Killer Bee, and Naruto and Karui powered it with his wind style, making it much more powerful, which forced Killer Bee to jump from that place to a different area. But then Naruto came from the downward and grabbed his leg, pulling him down to the ground. But Killer Bee was able to substitute with the log as he was thinking these people are quite good and he has to be careful. But then he saw that 3 Naruto were landed in a triangle shape and all of them started to make hand signs as it was Sarui, Kamui and Naruto. who made the barrier around Killer Bee, as it was a trapping barrier, as he was not able to move inside it, as as he lost. He decided to do anything about it, but then he saw that Amui was standing in front of him and decided to make hand signs and made a fireball which dashes towards Killer Bee. Killer Bee was having trouble and thinking of using Eight Tails' power, but he was shocked to see that the barrier has suppressing seals as well, which was suppressing the power of Eight Tails, as he thought that it is a quite good strategy, and the fireball hit him dead on. Though he was not much hurt, but he was impressed indeed, and these kids were able to catch him nonetheless, and he passed all of them and told them that it is time for their missions now. As all of them nodded, Naruto was also very happy that he has passed this test of the Killer Bee and was able to make strategy, as Naruto was thinking that it could be like this, so he decided to teach his team some sealing techniques. As we know, the sealing runs in the Uzumaki blood, and when the Raikage told him that Uzumakis were great in the sealing jutsu, Naruto had interest to learn it as well, so he taught his team a little sealing jutsu, just like Baruto and his team used against Kakashi in the Baruto series. Some of you guys must not know it, but it was a good strategy, so I decided to mention it. Well, now get back into this part, as now they had a mission which was assigned to them to capture the 7 ninja swordsmen Zabuza, so that they can get his blade, the executioner blade, as Raikage decided to collect the 7 swords of the mist, knowing that most of them are dead, so they can get the sword of the hidden mist 7 swordsmen. The first in list was Zabuza, as they figured out that Zabuza was in the land of waves. After doing some D rank missions and C rank, it was given to them and was ranked as B rank mission because it was a heavy assault team, and Killer B was the sensei of this team. So A decided to send this team on this mission because he wanted the swords of the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist. As they dashes out to find Zabuza Mamochi, the holder of the executioner blade. When they went to the land of waves, first they decided to see what is happening back in Konoha. The same teams were made except this time, except Naruto. It was, you can say, a random tune in. You can call him Toby. You can call him Toby, as he was the third member of Team 7. You can just forget the third name, the second name, there's no need of it. Well, Toby, Sasuke Uchiha, and Sakura Haruno were on the same team. Sasuke was missing his friend for some time, knowing that it was his first best friend, but he had already lost his family, so loss of a friend was nothing compared to him. But Naruto was still on the back of his head, as Sasuke considered him to be his friend. As this time they were fighting Zabuza on the bridge and was losing badly. Sasuke was trapped into the demon mirrors, and Kakashi was also having trouble against Zabuza, as Zabuza was most prepared. Without Naruto there, who broke the demon mirrors, it was hard for Kakashi to fight Zabuza, as well as thinking about Sasuke and Toby, who were trapped into the demon mirror. As he was thinking about them and losing the battle badly, as when Killer Bee and Naruto and his team arrived there, Naruto quickly pondered the situation and remembered that Sasuke was his friend when he saw him. The Uchiha crest on his back as he heard that Uchiha clan was massacred by Itachi Uchiha and only one Uchiha has left. His name is Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto was relieved to hear that his friend was still alive and survived the Uchiha massacre. But when he saw Sakura there, his blood started to boil as he remembered that she was the girl who told him to meet them there as they wanted to play. Now knowing that she was the one who betrayed him along with the village. As he do not care about Tobi, Sakura or even Kakashi, not knowing that Kakashi was one of them who wanted to save Naruto, as he considered all of them like demons and monsters, not worth saving. But he wanted to save Sasuke. Killer Bee told Naruto that he should not intervene when because Kakashi of the Sharingan can handle Zabuza, and when they kill him, they can took the executioner blade very easily. But Naruto was having none of it as he ran into the demon mirrors. Haku was shocked to see another person, not knowing who he is, but when then he saw the headband of Naruto, knowing that he was a cloud shinobi. So he did not want it to attack him, but he had to, as he saw that he was trying to help Sasuke Uchiha. Seeing that Sasuke was alive, Sasuke tried to open his eyes, but he saw the blue eyes and the blonde hairs, just like Minato. Naruto had long blonde hairs. He muttered only one word in utter shock, Naruto. Then he closes his eyes, not having power to speak anything, as Naruto saw Sakura trying to protect Tazuna. Naruto was angered by her presence as some of the QB chakra started to leak, which caught the attention of Kakashi and Zabuza. Kakashi quickly realized that this chakra belongs to the Nine Tails, as he was shocked as he thought that Naruto had died and the chakra of the Nine Tails will gather soon enough. But now he knows that Naruto is not dead and far from death. As he saw, what is that? Zabuza said. Kakashi said, it cannot be. It's Naruto. But how? Then he saw that all of the demon mirrors were broke and Haku was sent flying back. Then a person came out with the whisker marks, blue eyes, and the blonde hairs covering in front of his face, as he had long blonde hairs, which looked quite cool. And a fine boy came out of the demon mirrors. As Kakashi quickly realized that look because it completely looked like his sensei, Kakashi knew that it was Naruto. But Zabuza was shocked to see that Haku was in bad condition, and Naruto in this time did not hold back because he did not know who Haku is and do not even care. Zabuza said, "Who are you, brat? Are you the reinforcement from the leaf?" But then he saw the headband of Naruto, and then he was shocked that he is a hidden clown shinobi. He said, "Why are you here? You are not from the leaf, so why are you trying to help them?" Naruto said, "Oh, I am not trying to help anyone here. I am just here to get the executioner blade. If you just hand it over to me, you might survive, and I might let you live," Naruto said with a grin. Zabuza said, "Oh, you are a cocky one. If you really think you can get my blade, you have to take it over my dead body." Naruto said, "Okay, I told you that." He quickly made the hand sign as there was mist around, which powered up the jutsu he was preparing as a lightning dragon. came and it dashes towards Zabuza. Zabuza had little time to dodge it, though he was able to dodge it, but he was still electrocuted by the thunder and the lightning jutsu and dropped the executioner blade. Then Naruto appeared in front of him and said, Fire style, fireball, and a fireball dashes towards Zabuza. He had no time to dodge the fireball, and then Haku arrived in front of Zabuza, taking on the full power of the fireball, killing him instantaneously. Because Haku was already beaten up by Sasuke, then Naruto, and now a complete fireball which was massive, powered by the QB chakra. It was enough for Haku and he died with the contact of the fireball. Then Zabuza started to badmouthing Haku, telling them that he was a tool and he served his purpose, which angered Naruto and he gave a Takuno Jutsu to Zabuza, changing him completely. Not like the original canon where he started to cry, but more insidious, telling him that he loved him and he can sense his emotions. And then Naruto told him that he can also sense Zabuza's emotion, and in deep down he is regretting for letting Haku died, and he loved him like a son, which caught the attention of Zabuza as he started to cry. Then Haku arrived at the place and the same event happened. The massacre of all the bandages, bandits and Kato, as Zabuza killed all of them and died along with it. Then Kakashi was about to say something to Naruto, then 4 members landed beside Naruto. It was Killer Bee and the team of Naruto, Samui, Karui and Amui. As Kakashi was shocked, then he realized the headbands of Naruto and other members. Then Kakashi said, Naruto, is that you? Naruto looked toward Kakashi and said, how do you know me? Kakashi said, Naruto, you need to come with me to Konoha. It is your home. Naruto started to laugh and tell him that that hellhole is not his home and he do not have anything to do with Konoha because now he is a cloud shinobi and they cannot do anything to change it. As a matter of fact, as far as he remember, he was exiled from the village by the villagers and the most of the shinobi, and he was beaten up by them. This information shocked his team, Samui, Karui and Amui, not knowing that Naruto was from the hidden leaf. They only knew that Naruto came to academy 1 year ago and he was on the top of the academy and most famous kid on there. In this time, Sasuke also woke up and heard what happened. Then Naruto looked toward Sakura, who was a bit scared of him. Naruto told them, you, bitch. You are the one who told me to come there, that you guys wanted to be my friend and want to play with me. Then you guys handed over me to those shinobi and villagers. This information shocked Sasuke and Kakashi, as they did not expect it that Sakura was the one who trapped Naruto and betrayed him. Sakura wanted to argue and she said that I did the right thing. You are a demon and you should have died there. And Naruto said, oh really? As he vanished from everyone's side and appeared in front of Sakura with the kunai, and he implanted the kunai in the stomach of Sakura. Sakura screamed in pain and then Naruto said, shut up you bitch. You think I should have died? Then you must die here because you are of no use. I saw you there. You did not even help your teammates and you are complete useless and a burden to this world and you should die. Kakashi yelled, Naruto, as he dashes toward Naruto, trying to hit him so that he can make some distance between Naruto and Sakura, trying to save her, even though he know what happened to Naruto now. But he also wanted to save the life of his student. Naruto said, I don't care. If I wanted, I could have killed her. But I know you have enough ninjutsu, enough, enough medical jutsu to heal her wounds. Next time, told her that not to speak me in that manner. Then he looked toward his team, who was shocked that Naruto will do something like this. Naruto then picked up the executioner blade and then told his team that it is time for them to leave there. Then Naruto looked at Sasuke, who finally woke up and was looking toward him. Naruto gave him a little smirk and then walked towards him and raised up his hand so that they can shake hands. Sasuke was a bit shocked to see his friend now, but he did not know what to say. But he obliged and raised his hand, and both of them shook their hands and caught up for some time. Naruto asked Sasuke first apologize for what happened to his clan, as Naruto told him that he never expected that something like this would happen to a clan like someone as strong as Uchiha clan. And I am very sorry for your loss. I cannot say that something that will make you feel better, but I hope that it will not bother you for long and you will be able to become much strong with time. Sasuke was shocked that Naruto knew so much about him and he knew that Sasuke was alive. Sasuke also realized that Naruto was the one who saved his life just now. Naruto told him that they will meet, don't worry, once again in the Chunin exam, and he is looking forward to fight his old friend Sasuke. Sasuke also smirked and nodded because Sasuke don't even care about Sakura, as it was shown in the main timeline many times that Naruto was the one who saved Sakura time over time. In the meantime, Kakashi healed up Sakura and wanted to argue with Naruto, but he says that Naruto, you are from Leaf Village and if you don't come with me, you will be registered as a missing nin. Naruto started to laugh and told him that who gave him the position of an elite jonin if he don't even know that a normal civilian if got missing he do not placed as a missing nin. Naruto told Kakashi that he was not a ninja, so he cannot be placed as a rogue or a missing nin. So they can put him anywhere they want in the bingo book. After saying that, Killer Bee started rapping and told him Naruto that they got what they needed and now they have to leave. And that is enough out of him. Naruto obliged and all of them left for the Cloud Village. Kakashi wanted to follow them, but he was not able to because first Sakura was quite damaged as well as Tobi, and Sasuke's condition was not so good at all. So he had to take his team back. But he was thankful that that team showed up. Otherwise, he knew that all of his team would have died. Okay guys, here I will left this part. Hope you like it. Please like and subscribe this channel. Thank you.